Let's introduce some colors. How's that? This is the most ugly color palette.
My name is Revill Villanueva, and I am a multidisciplinary artist. I told myself, this was back in 2019, this was like pre-COVID. Alan Watts said this, he said, if money doesn't count in life right now, what would you do? When I asked that to myself, I literally said, I just want to make art. I just want to paint, no matter what. If money or capitalism, stuff like that doesn't exist anymore, I don't mind painting all the time. I love that. When I was in art history, I was really excited that our professor was like, oh, we're gonna do Southeast Asian art history. I was like, oh my God, that's my section, right? Because Philippines is Southeast Asia. And Philippines was not mentioned. And that was the point for me to ask, like, what the heck? So this is intro to art history, and Philippines is not included, even though it says Southeast Asia. And so at that point, I started to realize, like, there should be more Filipino artists. Formal-wise, painting is a two-dimensional representation of reality, while sculpture is a three-dimensional representation of something. It really depends on what the artist is trying to depict. And for me, having the real object, like the 3D, you get a chance to feel its authenticity and its feeling of genuinity. But also, I don't know if that's even a word. Now this is where the 2D and the 3D is actually working. With 2D, you see shapes, you see where things are, but sometimes you kind of feel confused in some certain parts of the reference, like, what the hell is that? Having that object that's also in the similar composition or sort of angle, then you understand, oh, so that specific part of that object is creating that shadow, so that's why it doesn't translate well on 2D. Having those two, for me, then I could basically use that sort of three-dimensional practice into my works. I always tell this to young artists that when I paint, I think of it as if it's 3D. So I sculpt the subjects into the painting. So I'm following the form. The message that I want for the Filipino community is that we're done being invisible. We're done with the stereotypes that we're always nannies and nurses. We gotta turn back to our elders and to our ancestors who were the original storytellers. As Filipinos, we're so talented, and we gotta embrace that. That's literally a talent and a gift that was given to us. It's part of our genes. For me, wise with art, this is a way to retell a new story, to gain more imagination and to represent who we are. My goal is for the younger generation to just, like, if Kuya Revill can do that, I can do that too, right? That's my goal. If I can do it, they can do it, you know?